Good morning, guys. Welcome to the vlog. I am feeling pretty good today. I got actually dressed. I did my hair today. Today's Monday, so it's like the start of a new week. So I'm gonna pick up the camera and vlog a little bit. I'm obviously home with the kids, so I'm not gonna promise you what we're gonna do today because I never really know. But I do know that we have a Kiwico crate to play with today. So today's video is sponsored by Kiwico. Yes, I said Kiwico. I haven't told her yet, so I was waiting till the last minute. So anyway, we'll do that later, more on them. So thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. But first, I've got little squirmy children that I'm trying to keep entertained, and I've got laundry to catch up on. But I wanted to just like catch up with you guys and just share some of the things that have been going on and what our weekend looked like. So this weekend was really chill for us. I still have not caught up on my laundry. I have so much laundry from when we went to Panama City to still do. And then like I said, it's Monday, and as crazy as it is, on Friday we're leaving to Miami. So we're gonna spend a couple weeks down there. Joe is actually gonna be working down there, so he got like a temporary assignment down there for a couple weeks that he's gonna help out the team down there. So it's just really nice timing because we'll get to be down there for a bit in addition to Christmas. So we're excited, but it's like it wasn't part of the plan initially. So in the last few weeks, I've changed my plans like a million times. The initial plan this year wasn't that we were gonna spend the kids' birthdays down in Miami, but as it so happens, we now will, which is really great. So Jackson's birthday's on Saturday, and so we're gonna be driving in the car Friday, and then hopefully only a little bit on Saturday, so that we can spend Saturday, his birthday, like with my family. I'm thrilled about that, and we'll get to see Everly and my sister. It's just gonna be so fun because like the last few years, or the last couple years, I think at least, the kids haven't spent their birthday with my family because we've been up here. So we'll have Jackson's birthday on Saturday, then the following, I think, Sunday is Riley's birthday, so we'll be down there, and then we'll have Christmas. So I'm really looking forward to it, but it's just gonna be a pain in terms of like transporting stuff down there and just the quickness of like returning from Panama City, then like now going down there and being kind of like displaced for the holiday season. We're not even gonna be staying with my parents. We're gonna be staying in a hotel because when Joe goes down for like assignments, like for work, they pay for a hotel for them. And I thought it would be a good idea too because like since my sister's there, like Everly's stuff is there. Like the last time that we were there for a long time, it was just a lot. Like we needed our space. We needed like at the very least, like at the end of the night, to just like go to our own spaces. So this is the first time that we're doing something like this, where we're gonna be like down there, but like not with my parents, like not staying at their house. Obviously we'll still be there every day. Like my plan is that I'll be there every day, but it's just gonna be a little bit different. Like at the end of Joe's assignment, like towards like Christmas Eve, I think, Christmas Eve, Christmas, like we will then like move all of our stuff and stay at my parents' house. But for a little while, we'll just be commuting from like the hotel to my parents' house. And hopefully it will work out. I'm obviously gonna take Riley's school stuff. And then the biggest thing is that we have a lot of GIFTS to take with us since we've got birthday and we've got Christmas. So we're actually planning on renting like a little U-Haul, so that way we can attach it to Joe's truck and then put all of the stuff we need to take with us, because otherwise there would have been no way to like have enough space for all the things that we've got to take for the holidays. So we're gonna make the best of it like I always do, right? Like I feel like a legit crazy person because I very much am, but this is kind of like the sacrifice that I'll make. Like I'll sacrifice my sanity and like the comfort of just being like chilling at my house for the holidays. Like I'll sacrifice that so that we get to spend time with our family, so that we get to enjoy the kids' birthdays with the family. Again, not ideal, but a sacrifice that to me at this point in my life is worth making. Like we haven't even gotten a Christmas tree this year. There will be no like cutting down of a Christmas tree, which is something that I enjoy. But again, it's kind of like a trade-off. Like what's more important right now, what's more important is being down there with family. So we're gonna be doing that. You probably won't see me pack today because like I'm not in the mood to pack yet. I'm just trying to finish laundry. That's like my biggest thing to finish. So that's on my agenda today, and just stick around because I'll be taking you along. Hopefully this time when we travel, I won't get the freaking flu and I'll actually be able to vlog and do some fun stuff. There's a couple things in Miami that we hope to do with the kids. Like there's, you want a smoothie? Yes. Okay, I'll make you a smoothie. This is like the most random thing. He's like been really into smoothies lately. So I make like I put orange juice in here and then like some fruits, like one of those tropical mixed fruits things, and he loves it. You want me to make it for you? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna make it for you in just a second, okay?
I want fruit.
With mixed fruit?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, there's a couple things in Miami. That's my camera.
What's that for?
That's like a little lever. I don't even know what it does, but you're gonna ruin my camera. So like there's like this thing called zoo lights that we've been to before where it's at the zoo and then you go at nighttime and they have it all lit up and it's really cool. We went one year with Riley. I don't think Jackson was around. So hopefully we can do that. This guy, let me tell you guys an update on Jackson. So last night, that's probably why I'm feeling good today. Last night was the first night in weeks, you guys, that he has slept through like the entire night. I think I had mentioned that he had been like doing terrible with his sleep and he had been waking us up like at least once in the middle of the night. Definitely since we got back from Panama City, he hasn't slept through the night. So like he'll wake up at 3 or he'll wake up at 5 or he'll wake up at 6. And usually this kid would sleep from like 8 at night to 8 in the morning. So I have been absolutely exhausted, but last night was the first night that he actually slept. He gave us a hard time. Like I think he woke up like around 10 at night, but we were still up. And then, yeah, then we were like kind of negotiating with him for a bit. And then like at 11:30, finally, I was able to like break away and he didn't cry and then he slept through the entire night. So I actually got so much sleep. I feel so rested. I needed that. My body needed it. So I'm a happy camper today. So thank you for letting me sleep, buddy. You're watching Paw Patrol? This is like his favorite part of this movie when Chase jumps and rescues Ryder. Are you liking that?
Yes.
All right, well, look at the state of the house, you guys. Welcome to my life. Nothing new here. This is stuff I have to take upstairs. I had folded some of this laundry, and it looks like the kids unfolded it. That's nice. Riley made this beautiful sign this morning. I don't know why, but she made this sign over here that says slippery. Because I think she had, I guess that's why. She had, like, washed this over here, and then she made a sign that said slippery. So that's nice. We're not ready to open up the Kiwico yet. Yeah. And actually, that's not even the right box. That was the box from last time. This was a nature one we did. We have a new one to do today. But if you give me a few minutes, I will set it up for you guys, okay?
Too many papers on the floor.
What?
Papers on the floor.
Who put those papers on the floor?
I did.
Right. Tell Riley to clean them up.
Clean up now.
Can you tell Riley to please clean up her mess?
No.
She said no. How about you help her? Will you help her clean up? Will you clean them up for her?
Thank you. No more cleaning up.
Oh, that's very nice of you, Jackson. Where are you going to put them?
Why you put them in here?
Go put them in the drawer. When I get back from our travels and all of that, this is going to be my next project, is reorganizing the kids' art cart. And I want to get like little bins to put the kids' like artwork, like the stuff that I'm going to keep, like all their crafts and stuff that they've done, you know, like all of their completed work. I'm going to get bins to like organize that and keep them like and organize them by year, all of the things. Those are all of our school things, Jackson. So yeah, that's in my plan for the new year because this has gotten crazy. Jackson, how am I supposed to do anything with you attached to me like this? I have a bunch of stuff I have to put away, like these new bento boxes that I got for the kids. I got these, I think Cyber Monday or Black Friday, and they came in. And I'm so happy that we finally have them because I hadn't gotten these for the kids. What's the matter? You don't even know what this is. He's like having a fit. I hadn't gotten them for the kids because I was like, my kids don't go to school. I don't really need a lunchbox for them. But so many of you guys had said that you have them and your kids don't go to school, but you use them like if you go to the park or if you're gonna go like on a little adventure that day and you wanna put like all of their snacks in here. It's like a nice compact way to do that. So I figured, you know what, like it was at a good price and I'm finally gonna get them for them. So it's got like these compartments and then you can put like all of the different foods and then this whole thing I believe will pop out. Yeah, this is like dishwasher safe. You can just put this on the top rack. You want to wash your hands? Hey, you can wash your hands.
Can I see?
It's like a little lunchbox so we can put your foods. And then, you know, it clips together and then not everything gets like all thrown all over the place. You like it? We can even like pack it for like our road trip. Like if I want to pack for Saturday their whole lunch and their snacks and stuff, I can do that in there. So I'll try to link them. Yes, this is yours. So I'll try to link them and hopefully they're still at a good price. Hold on, Jackson. Like these kids have no chill. I have to wash them, but I want to like get rid of the packaging. Here, this is for you. What are you going to put in there?
I want this.
Well, you're supposed to put like food and stuff in there.
But what did you say? Like, did you say dishwashing?
I said it's dishwasher safe, meaning that you can wash it in the dishwasher. So I don't have to wash it with my hands. So what kind of snacks would you put in there?
I will put rabbit food in here. Some gummies. Rabbit food.
Rabbit food?
Gummies.
Gummies?
And I'll also put a peanut butter sandwich in. Peanut butter sandwich and this.
Are you gonna eat the peanut butter sandwich?
And I'm gonna show you where I'm gonna put each.
What about macaroni?
And macaroni.
Do you like macaroni?
And big tacky.
And spaghetti?
Yes. I'm gonna put like macaroni in this. I'm gonna put rabbit food in maybe this snack cup.
Okay.
And some gummies in this snack
What about carrots?
I'm gonna put some carrots here.
Okay.
And
Let's see if this gets them excited to actually eat some food.
I want to eat some food right now. Gummies right there.
Wow. What about cheese?
Cheese right there.
Okay. And how about broccoli?
Yes.
Broccoli?
Yes.
Okay.
Right there.
And celery?
Yes.
And a tomato?
No.
No tomato?
No celery.
No celery? But broccoli, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Of course, now they want to wash them themselves, so whatever, they can wash that, and that's one less thing I have to do. I did get super excited because when we came back from Panama City, I finally made, it had been forever since I made bread, so I made a loaf of sourdough, and this, I want to say, is probably the best loaf that I have ever made. So it tasted delicious, and the texture was right, and so I think I realized, like, I discovered why, like, the other breads that I had been making lately were, like, gummy, and, like, the texture inside was not soft. And I think it's because I wasn't leaving the dough long enough to proof and to rise. I was kind of rushing it, or like not even necessarily rushing it, because it's been so cold up here lately. Like just the temperature in my house has been colder, and so bread needs a lot, like more time to rise when it's colder. That's why, like, if you're baking bread in Florida, it's gonna usually take a lot less time than over here in Virginia, just because of the temperature. So I was really happy because, like, the last few loaves were like a total fail. Jackson, it's done. Are you happy? Sorry that it's, again, just chaos over here, but the last couple of loaves that I had made were like a fail, and I was like, is that it? Like, no more sourdough for me? I'm just gonna stick to the other kinds of breads that are not a fail. But I got the sourdough groove back, so hopefully I can make some more of that. I'm seriously so excited just to spend the next couple weeks, like, even just like being in my mom's house and baking and making things and like Christmas cookies and crafts. Really looking forward to it. So I'm hoping that they won't be super camera shy this time around when I'm there, because, like, it's always, I tell you this every time, you guys, but it's so hard when I'm filming at somebody else's house, because not everybody has the same comfort level that I do in front of the camera. And a lot of times my mom lately, like, gives me a hard time. She's like, I don't want to be on camera. And then I'm like, okay, but, like, you're here with us and we're making memories. And, like, if I don't get you in the camera, like, then you're not in the shot and you're not in the memories. And then when I watch these videos 10 years from now, it's gonna be like, where was Mimi? Like, she just was non-existent here. So it's like a balance, and, like, I always appreciate when she wants to be on camera, but I also understand, and I have to understand, that sometimes she doesn't want to, and, like, my sister too, and the baby, like, it's not my baby. So it's always hard, but I'm hoping that we'll be able to just, you know, capture some of those memories, because they really are my favorite to look back on, especially during Christmas time and just the holiday season. So yeah, just I'm hoping that it will be good in that sense. Look at Jackson dancing. This is like his new favorite thing to do.
Okay, your turn, Jackson.
Wait, he's dancing. And go.
Water the teapot. Where did he die?
His pants are falling down because they're too big on him too. Pick up your pants and dance. And this is just the credits to the Paw Patrol movie. Anyway, in other most random news that absolutely no one asked for, this weekend I finally got my rings back, my wedding ring, my engagement ring. I hadn't worn my original, like my actual engagement ring, my actual wedding band in, it's probably been like a year. It's been ages. Like, I was trying to get it to focus, but it is most likely not gonna focus. But I have my engagement ring, and then I have like this thick wedding band, and then I have like a tiny little skinny band. That's kind of like the stack that I have. So my engagement ring, I had to stop wearing because one of like the prongs that keep the ring like inside, like the diamond inside, it had like broken the prong. So I was scared that the diamond was gonna fall out. So I had them fix that. And then my actual wedding band, the thicker one, that one, the last time we went to Disney, you guys, that's how long it's been. The last time we went to Disney, one of the diamonds fell out. And I remember we were like loading the stroller or unloading the stroller in the parking lot, and I did something, like I got it caught in something, and then it fell out. And luckily I was able to find the diamond. Like, I didn't lose the diamond, but I had to like have them repair it, and I had just not gotten around to it in the longest time. Finally, not too long ago, we sent it to the jeweler. So I finally have them back. And then the little skinny one that I have, some people were asking me why I have it. The little skinny one is a ring that my grandma had given me. So it's like my grandma's ring. And I just liked it because it was like dainty and, you know, thin. But I'm keeping it on because when Joe and I got married in the church, when we did our convalidation, this was one of the rings that was blessed. So my original rings were not blessed by the priest because I didn't have them. So that's kind of like the stack that I have going, and I'm just happy that I finally have them back. Again, not the most important things in the world, hence why I went so long without them. Like, my life wasn't ruined not having them, but I'm happy that I have them back because they're, you know, sentimental. I know this video so far has literally just been me chatting with you guys. I hope you don't mind too much because, again, I don't really know that we're gonna do a whole lot today. Joe actually went into work today for the first time in ages. It had been ages. Like, he was working, I think, last week all from home. So it's actually kind of nice. Like, I mean, I love having him, but it's nice to have a little bit of a break, to have a little bit of like silence. Well, it's never silent in my home because of my kids, but it's just sometimes nice to have it just be me and the kids. But this weekend we did have like a nice chill family.
It's so clean.
It's clean?
Yes.
Oh, he washed his bento box.
I made some soap.
You put some soap?
Yeah, I made some poop in my hand.
Okay, cool. So now it's ready for snacks?
Yes.
Okay, what are you gonna put in there?
Oh no.
What's the matter?
About my top.
Oh, you need to put the top? Here.
Yes.
Okay. Now you can go pick your snacks. Did Riley get snacks?
Yep.
Look, go share with Riley, and then I'll go see what you guys put in there. They're gonna make a freaking mess, but Riley already got crackers. They're gonna assemble their bento boxes together. I was trying to tell you that we had a nice weekend. So we were home. We took the kids scootering, which was nice, and it's just been nice to like make those memories of us taking the kids to ride their scooters. We did that. It's been freezing. It's like in the 40s, so we've been freezing our butt cheeks off. And then this Friday, like on Friday after Joe was done with work, we did something super cute, which I just tell you because, I don't know, maybe it's something you want to do with your kids. But our county was having like a toy drive. So I think it was like the sheriff's office that coordinated it. And so we took them on Friday to Target, and we had them like pick out toys for other kids. So like teaching them, you know, like it's nice to buy stuff for people that don't have as much as you guys have. You know, the concept of just being generous and like giving back to other kids. For kids, it's a hard concept. I will not lie, okay? Like, they wanted all the toys, and we were trying to explain to them, like, these are not toys for you. These are toys for other kids. Jackson had the hardest time with that concept. Like, he wanted to buy everything for him. So we let them pick out, like, one toy for them, but then everything else that we got was for other kids. So they picked it out. And then on Saturday, we took it to, like, the drop-off center. And since the sheriff's office was coordinating it, like they got to see like the policeman, to see like the police car, so that was cute. But it was funny because like we got to the booth where like you donated the toys, where you gave the toys, but they had like all the other donations there, right? So like it's like a booth with a bunch of toys, and we're walking towards it, and we were gonna give the police officers the toys that we had bought. Jackson legit had the biggest fit of his life, meltdown central, like screaming through the parking lot, because the minute he saw the toys, he was like, oh, thank you, like these are toys for me. Like, he was excited to see the toys, and he wanted them all. So when we told him like, those are not for you, those are for the other kids, meltdown. And he's in this mood, you guys, lately, where I don't remember Riley ever being as tantrumy and like just angry tantrumy as Jackson has been lately. Let me tell you, like, the kid has a pair of lungs on him, super cute, love him to death, but he gets angry and like legit pissed off when he's not getting what he wants. And so his tantrums lately have been just loud and angry, and he's spent a lot of time in timeout in his room. But I don't know. I don't remember Riley being as bad. Like Riley has always been really sassy and like doesn't really listen. But like the tantrums have never been that like aggressive. You know what I mean? Like just I'm pissed off at you. Like give me what I want. So fun times. Like we are approaching 3, and I find that like the terrible 2s do exist, but so do the terrible 3s and the terrible 4s and the terrible 5s. Like we're not yet at the 5-year mark, but like Riley at 4 was like out of control. Like it was rough. So I can't tell you that it gets better, my friends. I can't. If you have tips, let me know, like I always say, but I don't have a whole lot to share in that department. All right, let's see what you got in there.
I got maybe some treats.
Okay.
I got some.
Okay, so we've got some plantain chips, some marshmallows, some crackers
for healthy,
and a lollipop and Smarties.
That's for my treat.
That's for your treat?
The car. If I get like, I want a treat, so I can go in there and
get it. Excellent.
And I got some healthy raisins here.
Okay.
And this is my peanut butter sandwich thing, so I'm gonna keep that.
You're gonna keep that open for the peanut butter sandwich?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at Jackson legit over here with all the snacks.
Raisins?
Raisins? Are you gonna eat that?
Yes.
So you've got raisins and an open lollipop.
Yes.
That's what's in here? Excellent food group choice. All right. What else are you gonna put in there? All of those things?
No.
Okay, so this is like their arts and crafts today. There you go. Follow me for more advice. Okay, I am making myself my most favorite like breakfast for lunch today. So I'm doing like a little brunch because I haven't eaten all day. But piece of sourdough and then avocado. Then I do a fried egg, which I've made a mess out of this egg. A little bit more salt and pepper that I don't have. And then some tomatoes goes on there, and then a little bit more salt, and then normally I'll drizzle like olive oil, which I'm also out of. I have to go get from the basement, and then I add everything but the bagel seasoning on it. This is like the one that I got at I think Aldi, and that, my friends, is like one of my favorite things to eat, so I'm gonna go eat that now because I'm starving. Excuse me, Riley. What is this excitement?
Because we're doing Kiwico crate!
You're so silly. This child is not. Stop saying, can we do our Kiwico crate? Can we do our Kiwico crate? Can we do our Kiwico crate? Are we gonna do it now? Maybe we should just like wait till Dada gets home.
No!
No? You don't think that's a good idea?
No.
So yeah, we are finally gonna sit down and work on our Kiwico crate. I've worked with them now a million times, so I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard this. But we love our Kiwico crates, you guys. The kids obviously get very excited every time that they're delivered to our door. If you have no idea what they are, it's basically like a subscription service with hands-on projects for the kids. And not just the kids, right? Like they have different crates for all ages, literally. Like if you have a kid in elementary school or middle school or even high school, they have crates that are specifically designed for that age group. And the whole like concept behind it is their hands-on projects that expose them to STEAM-based concepts, so things like science, technology, engineering, I'm trying to remember them all, math, arts I think is the other one. So all of those concepts they're learning about in a hands-on, very fun way. One of my favorite things about it is that the box brings literally everything you need to create the projects. Some of the projects, like some of the boxes have 2 projects, some of them have 3 projects, it just kind of depends. This one is camping themed, I don't know if you can see that there. But it's really cute because we'll spend some time working on all things camping. These are all of the materials, so you don't have to worry about like getting construction paper or like running to your supplies cabinet. Like I think the most I've ever needed to like go grab is like glue or maybe sometimes scissors. But most of everything you need already comes in here, which is very nice. And then it also comes with step-by-step instructions on how to make each of the projects. So I think, like I said last time, if you want to give this maybe to your husband or to another family member to do as like a nice bonding moment with your child, you don't have to worry about them not knowing what they're doing, even if they're not crafty, because all of the instructions are here. Last time, Riley got a box that was like all about kaleidoscopes. It was super fun and just something that we were able to do together. And at this point, it's really like an experience for us. It's an opportunity for us to just sit down and spend some one-on-one focused time. I use this a lot in conjunction with like our homeschool stuff. So I could get really creative and be like, you know, we're doing a camping themed Kiwico box. Like what other things can I bring into homeschooling about camping? Can I bring in a camping book? Do we want to learn about fire? You know, I think it's like a nice supplement in that way. And then what I also appreciate is that in the crates, you always get like this little supplementary like booklet. And there's like, I was looking through it here, there's like different stories that I can read to the kids that have to do with the theme. And then it also usually will give you like an extra activity that you can do on your own. So I'm gonna try this with them later, which is really cool, like how to make a chair tent to go along with like the camping theme. So I'm always super happy to share Kiwico with you guys. Jackson has joined the table. He's like, can we do this? We're gonna get to work. I'll show you guys us, you know, going through this. But if you wanna try Kiwico, I will have my code and my link in the description box. I believe the offer I have for you guys this month is you get your first month of Kiwico for free. If you wanna try it out, I feel like that's a great time to do that. Try it out for the month. And then I do wanna mention, because like I know that there are some people that aren't like the biggest fans of the subscriptions and like the month-to-month thing. If that sounds like you, they do have a shop on their website. Instead of signing up for like the monthly thing, you can buy these really cool projects that you can just literally buy, save for a rainy day, save for a snowy day. Like right now we're in Virginia, it's about to start snowing. Like I know that any day now we're gonna start getting snow. And as it is already, like it's super cold. So like there are days where like I don't wanna go outside with the kids because it's too cold. So this gives us an opportunity to have something on hand that we can take out and do together. It's like an experience. It's almost like an outing sometimes. Instead of going somewhere, we're gonna do a craft in the house, and it keeps us entertained. The kids love it. Definitely check them out. They're one of my favorite like brands and companies that I work with, and I hope you love them as much as we do. So what are we gonna work on? We're gonna work on a little campfire?
Yeah, we're gonna work on the little campfire.
Okay, so we need from this crate, we need these little paper squares. Okay. And then we need, open these up. The kids are still there working on the fire, and I wanted to show you this one is so cute. There's actually 3 activities in this, like there's 3 projects in this crate. I thought there was only 2. But this is like once they build their little campfire, then they have like, this is supposed to be like a hot dog and then like a hot dog bun, and there's like marshmallows here. But you would put, like this is all felt, but it's so cool, like the imaginative like aspect of this. So this is like to roast a little weenie, to roast a hot dog, and then to have them like put it in the bun. Super cute. And this is also so that they can pretend to roast like marshmallows over the fire, and then they can make their own like s'mores, and there's like a pretend chocolate. So it's amazing like how much kids can learn, even though like this isn't a hard toy. This is literally felt. But they can learn through just pretend play and pretending that they're at a campfire. And so this is the kind of stuff that I really enjoy doing with the kids. And Riley just loves any kind of like arts and crafts. She just loves that. And I love that she's also gotten to the point now where she can follow very basic instructions. Like if there's like an arts and crafts kind of thing that has like picture instructions, she can follow along and kind of figure it out. So as she gets a little older, she'll be able to look at these instructions and figure out how to do everything. And then in the instructions guide here too, what's nice is that like it'll tell you, ask your child. So there's like a little section here where it says, ask your child. I don't know if you're gonna be able to read any of it, but it's like, how many marshmallows do you like on your s'more? 1 or 2? How long does it take to roast a hot dog? What kind of food would you eat while you're camping? So these are all like good guides for, you know, like what you can use these projects like to work on, like what kinds of skills, what kinds of things you can ask your kids. Underneath like the campfire, the little fire project, it says like there are many ways to use a campfire when you're camping. You can use it to keep you warm, to light up your camping spot, to cook meals. Some people like to sing songs or tell stories. So these are all concepts that you can introduce to your child. And then like just use these to supplement your learning, which is what I love. I absolutely love teaching my kids through play. Like I think that's how kids learn the best. I would take any kind of like hands-on project like this, imaginative play, over any kind of worksheet any day. So we're gonna spend some more time and continue to play a little bit, and then I'll touch base with you guys in a little bit.
It's sticky to me.
It's sticky to you? Jackson, do you have a marshmallow?
Yes.
Are you gonna cook the marshmallow?
Yes.
Here, you gotta put the stick inside the marshmallow.
Oh man.
Okay, Riley, we've gotta fix this fire. Are you done with all the little pieces?
Yeah, I'm done.
Well, we've gotta put the rest of them so it can be like a really big fire.
Mommy, it's on fire.
Oh, the marshmallow's on fire? Hold on, let's put it in here.
we're gonna put them onto the backpack. Ooh, this one's hard. These are hard to peel because we're not having peeling things, if I'm honest. And now we're gonna start putting the little eyeballs in. And now we're gonna make the little tiny fabric piece. And I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab this marker for a minute. And now I'm gonna put the big fabric piece. And now let me put the nose so it can look like a real big. And then let me draw something. Why don't you open this, Mama? And now let me make the ears. Now we're gonna wrap these things. There's the bird.
Can you help?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one you don't want to close up just yet.
Sorry.
It's okay. We can try to all crazy glue it for you, okay?
Okay.
So I'll get a hot glue gun and
It's
do
okay.
that. Right, Riley's still working on the little backpack. I'm gonna see if this little craft or whatever, this activity idea that came in that booklet will actually work. Because if it will, I'm gonna tell you that I have wasted so much time of my life trying to build forts for the kids. So in the picture, it said to take like 2 chairs like this. I'm hoping you guys can see that. And then to take like rope. And Joe had like all of this stuff laying around. So I'm hoping that it'll work. So it said to like tie rope between the 2 chairs. So kind of like this. So let me see. So let's put these apart. Tie this up. This, put it over. I'm not sure that this blanket is like long enough. Let me see if I can get a bigger one. Hold on.
So, yay! Well, I can glue these on. Ah! What is this for? Oh.
Yeah, this is perfect. All right, so if I had a bigger blanket, then it said to like, you could take the fabric out like longer and then like put soup cans on the fabric kind of as like the stopper. If you kind of get the whole idea, just this isn't big enough just to make it like a bigger tent. But even like this, like the kids could have like a little tent to play with. And maybe I could even use the other chairs. You can go inside. This is your tent. And like this, they're not destroying all of my couch cushions. They can have a little fort. What do you think? I had never thought of like tying string between 2 chairs.
Wow.
Do you like it? You want to bring in your fire?
Yes.
Look at that. You have like a little fire, Jackson? What are you going to do in here?
Yes.
Are you want your weenie so you can roast it?
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay.
Okay. Here you go. You going to make some food?
Yes.
Go. Make some food so you're not hungry.
No!
Riley can come in too.
I'll eat all the food. Okay, we'll eat all the food. Wow. It's so dark. Our fire.
I'll make it bigger, but that's the general concept here.
Wow. Our tent.
We're camping. Riley, what do we use a fire for when we go camping?
Well, we use it to stay warm and live with light and make food. We use it for all of those things. Not for like playing, because it'll burn you.
Right. We don't play with fire. We just
We
cook.
can touch this fire, but
Well, because it's not real.
yeah.
Perfect. This is where we're at in today's day, you guys. Never did I think we'd be in a little campsite. Can you guys even see me? But you know what? To keep the kids entertained, this is my life, and this is what I will do. So they're not screaming. They're not making additional mess in my house. So I will keep them in their tent forever.
That's good. That was loud, Mom.
I know. But Jackson said he wanted his smoothie. You want your smoothie in your tent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Where's
You're welcome.
Crazy glue. Oh.
Tell me if you like it. What do you think?
Good.
It's good? Okay, have fun. All right, guys, it is a million years later. I'm like, I know that most of this vlog has been like me sitting on this couch, but Joe got home from work. We did leftovers for dinner, so nothing super fancy. Joe had cooked steak last night, some chufaco. It was delicious. So we reheated it today for dinner. We did like our own thing kind of for dinner, like Riley's eating on the couch. Jackson's still eating his pancake from this morning's breakfast. That's what he's having for dinner, you guys, because he left it there. He didn't want to eat anything that we're having, so I was like, your pancake has been out. Hopefully it's not like poisoned at this point, but it looks like he's finally, hours later, eating it, so that's good. But I wanted to tell you guys, he did something really good a little while ago. He was down like in his tent. He was like hanging out in there. And he said, Mama, I'm pooping. So he never does that. He never like announces that he's pooping. So I said, do you want to go and try to finish in the potty? So I took him to the bathroom down here, sat him on Riley's little like potty seat. And he sat there. I gave him a book. He didn't end up doing anything, but he tried. So I gave him like a chocolate for trying and just trying to get to the point where he'll actually do something because... What? What? You have to eat 10 pancakes, I said. Eat 10 and then I'll give you another chocolate. You have to eat. But yeah, there's been a couple times now where in terms of like potty training, in terms of him using the potty, he'll tell me like, oh, I want to sit on the potty. And I always get super excited when he shows interest, so I'll put him to sit on it. It's just he hasn't gotten to the point where he'll do something. So we haven't officially started potty training because it didn't make sense for us to start when we were still going to be traveling and going back and forth. However, are you trying? He's like literally squeezing, trying to poop now, but you gotta go on the potty. You can't do it in your diaper. Didn't make sense for us to potty train with all the back and forth, but when we get back from this trip, like in the start of the new year, that's gonna be one of my goals for like the first few months of the year, is really just to get him potty trained and to see if he will finally just be out of diapers, because I'm so over that, and I would love to see him just using the potty, but I know he's gonna be difficult because the kid is so darn stubborn. So at least it seems like we're making some progress. So anyway, I'm gonna sit here and be the gatekeeper of these chocolates. We had gone to like this little market this weekend, and they had like all sorts of like Christmas like stuff. So they had Frosty the Snowman chocolates. Do you like that one? Yeah. You like Frosty? They've been watching all of the classic classic Christmas movies. So like they've watched Frosty. Finish your food. They've watched Frosty. They've watched Frosty. They've watched Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, like the old school one, which both of those you can find for free on YouTube. So just go search for them, or search like full-length movie Frosty the Snowman or full-length movie Reindeer Rudolph, and you can watch those. This weekend we watched a few more Christmas movies. So they've already been watching The Grinch. They've watched like the newer one, and then the one that is like the cartoon, and then they were watching Elf, and then we watched the Santa Claus, the one with Tim Allen, because that's like one of my all-time favorite Christmas movies.
I like the one.
Yeah, then we watched the Santa Claus 1 and the Santa Claus 2, but she said that she liked the first one better, which I don't disagree. That one was really good. But anyway, I'm gonna end the vlog here so we can get these kids wrangled for bed and all of that. So thanks for hanging out today and just kind of chatting with me, catching up. Thank you to Kiwico for sponsoring. Remember, I'll have all their info down below in the description box. But just another random day in our life, you guys. So thanks for being a part of it. I love your freaking faces. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.